All right. Hey there, guys and girls. What's up? It's your pal, Steve Witchell, founder of Cover Band Central. We're in here today for a special live broadcast and interview with Eli Kahn from Juke. Juke. You're like, what is Juke? Juke is a way for you to take tips and take requests while you're playing your live shows. It is fantastic. Technology has afforded us the ability to do this. It's something you do electronically. You set up QR codes in the venue. People scan that. They can see your entire song list and they can request songs from there, and it zaps right up onto your phone or your iPad or whatever you have on stage. And you have a fantastic way to interact with your live audience and make it fun for you, make it fun for them, and make yourself some money. Gosh darn it. All right, so you're coming in here live. We are broadcasting live right now on the Facebook Cover Band Central page, in the group, and on the YouTube channel. If you're coming in here live, come on in and say hello and tell us where you're from so we can say hello back. And if you're watching the replay, it is 1 o'clock, by the way, Central Time here in New Orleans. If it's not that time equivalent in your time zone, you're watching a replay, but just as good. Donna says hi. Hi, Donna. Pete's in the UK. What's up, Pete? Peter. 7 o'clock there. This is very cool, says Facebook user. I don't know who you are. If you want to get a head start, the link is in the description. You can just click on that link, sign up, and you can see all about Juke there and get yourself going, get yourself started. This does not cost you anything. You don't have to subscribe to anything. This is free. This is a gift for musicians right now. And it's really, I've used it myself. It works fantastic. It's a lot of fun. Larry's in Utah. What's up, Larry? Hugh in Vancouver. Joe's in Houston. All right, so you guys, I want you all to be a part of this. Jack is in New Jersey. Oops, there he is, 2 o'clock in Jersey. And Charlie's in Oregon. All right, I want you guys to all use this, and all of you, welcome, please. Eli Kahn, there he is.
Hey, how's it going, Steve? Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, man. It's great to have you here. Again, we did this one time before, and we had some glitches on Facebook, so we're back to do this again. So, please, tell us all about Juke, Eli.
Well, yeah, thanks again for everybody for tuning in and for your time. I work for Juke, and I'm the Director of Artist Relations. And in addition to working for Juke, I've been a full-time musician for over a decade, performing in various bands. And I wish I'd had this product sooner. I think I could have made a lot more money. So I started out with Juke, using it and giving them a lot of feedback. And eventually they brought me on the team because I've really helped shape the experience for artists because I'm an artist myself. And it's very similar to scanning a QR at a restaurant. I have like a poster here. We mail out posters to our users like so, and people can scan it at your shows and take you to a list of songs that you're offering them to request on. So you get to set the entire set list like at a restaurant with the chef in the menu, only now you're in control, and you set the pricing as well. So you can set minimums on songs that are more popular. Like if you have, a birthday song, or dare I say a wagon wheel or Freebirder in the audience, you can say, hey, that one costs $500, and you can have the whole crowd working together $5 at a time to build that up if they really want to hear the song. The idea with it is that the artist is always in control, and it doesn't cost the artist anything. So if someone tips you $10, you get $10. We just charge an extra 10% to the listener for the convenience. And in addition for providing that, you get their email address so that you can keep them updated about what you're doing in your upcoming shows. And then you're also sending them an automated email the next day saying, hey, thanks for coming to the show last night. Don't forget to check out my Facebook, Instagram, music links, etc. In addition to offering our request platform doesn't charge anything, we also have a link hub that basically replaces Linktree so that people can scan the QR while they're sitting, go to your links and see everything that you offer. So whether it's your merchandise or your music, your upcoming shows, if you have a Kickstarter, we have everything kind of centralized to make it as easy as possible. It's a one-stop shop because as an artist, I know it's difficult when you're talking to people and you have to direct them to all these different links. But now you can say, hey, just scan my QR and you can see all my social platforms and all my music and send me a tip and all that kind of great stuff. So really excited about what we're offering.
This is mine that I was using for my band, Cornerstone, that I would hang up. And you could see I put Velcro on the back. That's how I fixed it. There was like poles in the club, and I put Velcro on there, and just the beginning of the night I put these up, and then end of the night whoosh, rip them down.
Great
And
idea. Yeah.
and we have so Juke sends you these things. That poster was sent to me by Juke when I signed up, and then there's these cards too, and then there's smaller cards. So
none of this costs anything. We send this to you as part of your sign up for the account, and we're just trying to make this as easy as possible for everybody.
Yeah. It's great what you guys are doing. I'm so excited to work with you guys. I really love this technology. I love this opportunity. It's so much fun. When you're playing live and you're in a band and you have, people make requests all the time, but now people can make requests without having to come up to the stage. People are shy sometimes. They don't want to go and approach the band.
Yeah.
Mid song you're playing, you can't hear anybody talking.
And
so
no one likes that experience. The listener or the performer doesn't like the show being interrupted and having to do all that. So it completely mitigates that kind of uncomfortable situation when someone's saying, "Do you know this song? Do you know this song? Do you know this song?" Like
right. Yeah.
Sometimes you start feeling incompetent on stage, like you don't know every song. But now you can say, "Hey, I know these 60 songs. Knock yourself out." And now, if I could give you a little bit of a demo, I'm going to share screen.
Yeah, let's do that. So anybody that has questions or anything, please ask them now. This is the time to do it, guys. This is a really excellent opportunity for you to make money. I don't want to hear anybody ever complaining anymore about not making enough money, because this is the way to do it now. Take it into your own hands. Do this. It's free, and Eli's going to show you how it works.
Yeah, so check this out here. So this is the juke.band site where we host all of our various sets that are happening. You can see we have 71 upcoming shows in our calendar, and one of them has happening now on the Cover Band Central Facebook page. So we're going to check that out. And you can see this is the front end. So tonight I've decided I'm only going to take 3 requests. You can either send me a tip or make a request. You can read my bio, check out my Instagram, Facebook, and website here, and then browse through all my songs. This one's already been requested, so you can have the opportunity to boost or request the others. And that's basically the idea from the front end. So if I wanted to make a request, for instance, here, I could even dedicate the song to Cover Band Central here.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah, got to do it. And then when they get the request, they'd say, "Hey, this one goes out to Cover Band Central." Now, on the user side of things, we'll see back here in the account. Oops, let me just switch that up real quick. So my account here, this would be where I see, oh, look, I got a request for that song, and I have the opportunity to mark it as played. If I want to get text notifications, I can do that instead of engaging with this. This is all accessible on your cell phone as well. So this is what you look at when you are using the platform. It's actually not an app. It's all web-based. So this is all in your browser. So I'll stop sharing for that for now.
Okay.
That's the idea, is that you're able to see all that. And then after a show, you're able to view all your analytics, such as average tip amount per show, average request amount per show, total tip amount per show. And you can see all your analytics coming in. And we pay you out via Venmo and PayPal. So there's no sharing of banking information. We just try to make it as seamless as possible.
Right.
So you can do what you do and keep making music and make more money doing it.
Yeah, and you can see which songs are getting requested the most, which is something I really like. So you know what's really working for your band or the venue or the area you're playing in.
Yeah, can I show you one more thing then on that note?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. Go ahead. So this is my band here, and you can see this is our link hub. We have our bio, all of our links, and then I can even see what our top requested songs are. Not surprisingly, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, and Childish Gambino. Those are all big pop hits. So right. I'll stop sharing now. But okay. That's the idea, is that you can see that on the user side to see, oh, this is what the person is offering the most. So when you have your own unique poster, you get taken directly to that page I just showed you.
Right.
So you can send the links, and if you have a show coming up, you can send a tip, make a request, and do all that still. But basically a one-stop shop for your listeners. And we're building that out every day to make it better and better.
Right on. Ashley said this is the greatest idea. Love it. It is, and I love it too, Ashley. And Donna said, love it. Thank you. And now my phone's ringing. And and there's just a hubbub of activity around this. Here we go. She's awesome. Said thank you. Okay, we got a couple questions. This is great.
Awesome, great.
Jack said, would this work for original music?
Absolutely. So actually for my band, we do like about 50-50 covers and original. It pulls all of the song information from Spotify if you want it to. So you can even get like images for the songs uploaded in with the tiles that they use for those images. But then you can just disable the Spotify features and put all your original music. So we have a band that's a friend of mine up in northern Michigan. They're called Stone Folk. They're getting about 75% of their requests is for their original songs, which is really great. They have a really good following in their hometown, and I think so far they've made over $2,500 since they started using Juke in additional revenue. So definitely works for original bands. And then we also had a big original band called Humphreys McGee. They're huge in the jam band scene. They took an encore request at one of their shows for an original song, and they raised over $7,000 for charity.
Wow.
By letting their fans pick an encore. So it can work for bands that are playing in corner bars at hotels, lobbies, and all the way up to the top. There's a way to engage with your fans in a new way so that you can also get their emails, keep them updated, and keep them, in the loop on what you're doing while also monetizing off of it. So I see it as a great tool.
Yeah, and a one-stop shop, like you said. Penn said I used a link that was in the group. It was not an affiliate link, and said it didn't work. But there's the link in the description of this broadcast here, and you can just click on that link, and it should work. Or you could just go to juke.band and do it all yourself. But just make sure that you let them know that Cover Band Central sent you. We have Griffin's here. What's up, Griffin? I saw another question. Okay, and this is a good one. Joe O on Facebook said, how do you monitor the requests on stage and still keep the flow of your show going? I can answer that a little bit here, Eli, because I've used it myself. What I did was I had a clip on my mic stand with my phone, and I keep it open. So I keep Juke open. So as soon as a request comes in, I see what's happening. I'm the one that would be calling, in my case with my band, I'm the one that would be calling the show and calling the songs. And I would generally always know what song's coming up next or what the next two songs we're going to play. But then once the requests start coming in, I just kind of keep a little queue based on, who came first. And to keep the flow of the show going, I just interact with the crowd right there on the mic, and I just say, hey, Joe from, Wisconsin wants to hear Creep by Radiohead. And here we go.
And to that end, I do a similar thing where either I'll just leave my phone out with the app open. I don't know if you can see here with the light.
Yeah.
But basically, you have the songs automatically without refreshing uploading into your queue. And then you can also enable text notifications if you want to just see them coming in through a text. But basically, you do have to have a screen somewhere on stage, which I know can be a little disruptive. But if you can set it up in a way that it isn't like either with a clip on your stand and just kind of see it coming in, it's pretty easy to do without interrupting the flow. So, I definitely recommend trying it.
Yeah, I agree. And that conversation comes up all the time in the Facebook group. I'm sure you've seen it, Eli, about iPads on stage. People get all bent out of shape about it. But most people these days do have that. And it beats the old way of having like a big music stand or a notebook.
Yeah, if they prefer to be taken out by a gust of wind and have all their pages blown.
Right.
Yeah, but I do think the iPad has its benefits.
Yeah, but I use it. I just use my phone, and it's within my view, but it's not obscuring anything. It's not obscuring my face or my bass or anything, and I can see it quite well, even standing a few feet back.
Absolutely. Now, I do want to mention too, you don't have to engage with the phone until after the show, as long as you see the requests coming in. If you don't want to remove them from the list, it's charging people automatically if you're not in limited mode. If you choose to limit the number of requests, then you do have to manually approve the transaction. But basically, we've had it set up so it's the easiest use for you as possible. Were there any other questions?
No other questions regarding that. Somebody asked a question about Cover Band Central, and that's not relevant here. But people are loving it. Linda said, sweet. It really is great, guys. I mean, this is the way to go right now. I know a lot of people are set in their ways and in the old ways of doing things, but it's really imperative that you embrace technology, embrace the changes that are happening, because this is only going to benefit you. actually, it's going to benefit you and the people that are coming to see you, because it is super fun, not only for you as a performer, but for the people in the crowd. It's like a game, and it also keeps people more engaged with you and keeps people there in the venue.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like
And
I have my own experience where I had people who were just about to leave a venue stick around for 3 full sets, spend $100 on my merch, took a bunch of pictures with me. They're not going to forget that experience, and they were on vacation. What a cooler way to like maximize your vacation time than to say, "Hey, I want to see this person play a song I love." It just you get this really cool connection. I know you're in New Orleans, which is a big vacation destination, and
right.
very cool thing to be able to do. Like where you are, I'm in Asheville, North Carolina, where there's an awesome music scene, and a lot of vacationers come here and check out music. And I could just see this being great for any place that has like a commercial music market. But if you're trying to build your brand and you're more interested in the Link Hub, that's also free. So we have a lot of different stuff here. Thanks,
You're welcome,
Joe.
You're welcome, Joe. Yeah, I mean, this is the way to go, guys. It's perfectly easy to use, no cost to you whatsoever. You don't have to subscribe to anything. You're not going to get charged for anything, and you get to keep 100% of the tips that you make. Juke doesn't take anything. Juke charges the customer, not you. So this is made by musicians for musicians, and this is not going to go away, guys. These guys at Juke, I've been working with them for a while. They're serious about making this happen and making improvements on it all the time, and understanding what the musicians need out there. So this is going to be the norm, and it's just, I mean, it's now is the time for you to jump on it if you're a performer, because eventually everybody's going to be using this. So get on it now, start getting yourself familiar with how this works, and start making some money. Gosh darn it. I mean, this is, it's so easy. I love it. I love at the end of the night seeing how much money we made and giving the tips to the band. And
Nice.
it's just fantastic. Raymond asked, and yeah, we got to say it over and over again. And it's in the corner.
Up
What's
here.
it? It's called Juke. You
And
can
go to juke.band, and you can click the 3 top lines. Juke.live is our website. Juke.band is our platform.
Right.
Sorry, but yeah, if you go to juke.band, you can click the top 3 lines in the top corner and go to a sign up. Make sure that you shout out Cover Band Central so we know where you saw us. And we also have a referral program. So if you have friends that you think would like this, you can make money by referring your friends that can earn more money too. It's all about just paying it forward and helping musicians monetize. I know how hard it is to make money out here, so we got to help each other out. Thanks again for having me.
Yeah, man, this is the way to go. Anybody else has questions or comments, you can always put them here in the chat, and
I'll follow up in the comments too.
Yes, and we will see them after the broadcast here. This replay is available as soon as we're done live here, and it's going to be on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Cover Band Central, and you can watch this whole video back again if you missed anything. And again, if you have any questions, ask away. Griffin asked a question. Can I use it at a wedding gig? He asked.
Yeah, definitely. If you had a type of scenario where you don't necessarily want to like charge tips to the people that are at your gig, but you want to offer this service, we do have unlimited like free mode where people are not prompted to tip until after the song request has been made, so that you could say offer this as an a la carte option to the people that you're playing a wedding gig for. So say, if you want me to offer this as a service to all your people that can make requests to a DJ or a band, but you don't want them to tip, just use Juke and we'll use the free mode. And if they feel like tipping, they can, but they're not obligated to. So there's all kinds of different scenarios, but wedding bands, I think, are going to be a great one for us.
Yeah, that's a great point. And it's great that you have all the options and you can customize it to your situation, whatever your band. Another thing that I love about it is you can make separate playlists based on who's going to be performing that night. And in some cases, and in my case, in my band, we use different singers. Sometimes there's a different guitar player. So I need separate lists based on who's going to be there and what songs they know. So that's another great option that is available for Juke. All right. The link, juke.band, but the link is in the description too. And just click on that link and you can get started right now for free. Doesn't cost you nothing. And Get out there and make this work, guys. It worked. I mean, it works. Make it work for you. Make yourself some money. Have fun. And Eli, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
It's great working with you. And Eli will probably be back. I'll still be talking about Juke forever. So get it now. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks a lot, y'all.